Well, let's bring in Mouin Rabbani, co-editor of Jadaliyya and a non-resident fellow at the Centre for Conflict and Humanitarian Studies. Thank you very much for your time. Well, what's your assessment of Donald Trump's response?
Well, it's interesting. Of course, one can never take anything Trump says seriously unless and until it's translated into concrete action. But as you know, Trump and a number of Arab and Muslim leaders worked out a plan. Netanyahu came to Washington and managed to substantially revise it into a proposal that Hamas could neither accept nor reject. Hamas has given its response today. Israel insisted that it was a rejection. The Arab and Muslim leaders insisted it was enough of an acceptance to work out the details. And Trump, at least for the moment, appears to have agreed with the latter and has even posted Hamas's response on his social media, characterized it as an acceptance, and ordered Israel to immediately halt its bombings, which, of course, it has not done. So within the next 24 hours, we'll see whether Israel manages to once again revise Washington's position, or whether this time the Americans will actually push through and ensure that what they say goes.
Yes, you say it's an acceptance from Hamas. It's not a definite no, because people don't want to say no to Donald Trump, but it's not a complete yes either. It's a qualified one. It is
correct.
Incomplete, and it's conditional as well. Those grey areas remain: disarmament and the future governance of Gaza.
Correct. I didn't say it was an acceptance. I said that Trump's Arab and Muslim counterparts put it forward as enough of an acceptance to continue negotiating the agreement. Hamas essentially gave Trump that which he most wants. They emphasized that they are prepared to release all of the remaining captives, dead and alive, in accordance with the agreement. And playing to his narcissism and vanity, they also thanked him personally for putting forward this proposal, even though it's not one that they can accept in the form it was proposed. They basically did everything but nominate him for a Nobel Peace Prize. And they additionally provided him with an incentive to end the war, and then stated that all those other elements that you just mentioned, disarmament, governance, and so on, was not within their authority to determine and would be governed by Palestinian national consensus and international law. For the moment, at least, this appears to be enough for Trump, who, as you know, is also eager to divert attention from the crisis at home with the government shutdown and so on, to latch onto this and proclaim an unconditional victory.
So the ball in Benjamin Netanyahu's court now.
Very much so.
How do you think this is going to play out if you had to take a guess or a gamble at what the reaction might be?
Well, he's in a very tight spot now. I mean, Hamas was under enormous pressure until today, and now suddenly this enormous pressure has been shifted to Netanyahu's court, and he's now in a position where he can neither accept nor reject, and most importantly, he can't afford to alienate the U.S. president, who is his greatest ally and champion, looking also at problems within his governing coalition and so on. It'll be very difficult for him. I suspect he will go through the motions of appearing to accept, and then, as he often does, try to find a pretext to sabotage it while shifting blame once again to the Palestinians.
Mouin, we thank you very much indeed for your analysis today. Appreciate you coming on the programme.
Thank you.